Welcome everybody to the Atlanta Madhatters Q1 versus Duluth 2. This is our final game out here in Duluth for the season. You said this is Duluth's final game? This is Duluth's final game on the season. So, should be a good game here. Hatters will start the game in black, moving left to right. Duluth in yellow will start the game moving right to left. Zamboni's got to do one more pass here. He's got one more spot in the corner that he needs to hit. Down there. We'll see if he hits that before getting off the ice. Zamboni is going to hit it, so all right. Zamboni's going to hit that last patch. He'll get off the ice. We'll get the refs out, and we'll get this game ready to go here. I've been told my levels are a little low on this, so we'll just see how it goes on this. I'm trying to figure out what's going to look okay for everybody. But it is kind of all over the place. I hope it can keep up. Because it's showing some bad numbers in there. Hopefully it's not too terrible for everybody to watch. All right, teams are now taking the ice. Three-minute warm-up period getting rolling here. about halfway through the warm-ups. All right, just a few seconds left. All right, that's going to do it. Warm-up period's over. Teams will get the pucks in. Get some last-minute coaching to start off, and then we will get the show on the road. Duluth getting their starting lineup out first. Madhatters now breaking the huddle, getting their starting lineups out. Madhatters control the opening drawback. Played off the blue line, stolen by Duluth. Duluth will play it into the near corner, holding on the half boards. Plays it into the circle, knocked away, and the Hatters will come away with it on the near wall. Logan skates it out of zone, plays it towards the middle. That will be jumped on by Duluth. Knocked away by Asher. This will go into the Duluth end and overskated by the Hatters. Duluth pokes it back out to neutral ice. Played across to the near side. Racing over to it. Duluth gets there first, pokes it ahead. Hatters turn it up on the near boards. Duluth collects back and forth across the neutral zone. This will go into the Hatter zone. Overskated there, turned around. Duluth will get a hold of it. Skates to the top of the circle. That shot is blocked by a skate in front. That lead pass is intercepted by the Hatters, who push it out of the zone on the far side. That's too far for Cam. It goes into the Duluth end. It's poked in towards the net, and the goalie sweeps it to the near side. Played out to the point. Held in there by Logan. Logan comes away with it. He can't get the shot away. Duluth still skates it back behind their own net. Played to the far side. Hatters step in, knock the puck away on the far boards, and Duluth will poke it out to neutral ice. Racing back to it. Collar gets there. Skates it back into his own zone and passes it across to Logan on the near side. Logan collects, turns up, chips it forward, connects with Asher. Asher moves it into the Duluth end, but loses the puck. Lucas skating with it behind his own net. Holding there, that is sent off a skate. Asher sends it to the middle, collected, shot, and that is off his shoulder and over the net. Play on the far side. Blue sends it up to the blue line, still in the zone. It will now be played across. This will come over the line. collected by Cam, who turns and dumps this back into the zone. Play wraps around behind the net. Lucas picks it up in the far corner. Knocked off the puck there. Lucas recollects, turns back, plays it into the circle. This will come to the high slot. Kahlo gets hold of it, sends it in, and beats the goalie. Kahlo with the score here, just under 10 minutes, gets the first goal for the Hatters. John wins the drawback. Played forward by his brother, but that is intercepted. Number 25 for Duluth comes in. He gets knocked down. No call on that. Probably should have been a trip there. Puck played to the point. It's still in the zone. Battling there. Puck still in the zone, held in by Duluth. Played in the point, comes to the top of the circle. Duluth gets a hold of it. Trey steps forward, can't get a stick on it. Now it's poked free. And now John gets a hold of it. John skating forward up the middle. Moves in, bumped off the puck briefly. Now recollects. Skates forward, gains the Duluth end. Rubbed off the play. Play on the near side still. Duluth will skate away with it. Steps past Trey, moving into the zone. Shot from distance, that goes over the goal. Bounces to the far boards. Held in at the far point. Duluth holding it there. That will be knocked up into the air. And now chipped out of the zone by the Hatters. Duluth collects at the center line. Plays across the near side. That's bounced back to the far boards. Hatters sweep that forward but can't maintain the handle. It's still loose over there, and now Duluth picks it up and skates it into the Hatter zone. 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Puck is shot in, and Sam will stick that to the side. Puck sent behind the net to the far corner. Played on the far side. That gets out of the zone and past the defender, where it will trickle back into the Duluth end. Taylor back in his own zone to get it. Playing off the near boards. This will be dumped up the near side. Collected there. Played up. Trey gets a stick on that. Battling just outside the blue line. Duluth will gain the zone. Stepping into the middle. Played across. Johan can't get the shot away. It's sent towards the point, and that bounces past and out of the zone. Played in neutral territory. Played up the middle of the ice. Duluth will pass it into the zone. Trey collects, sends up the middle, but that is intercepted. Johan floats this up. It bounces off the backboards and wide of the target. Played up the half boards on the far side. This will be held in briefly, but now comes over the line. Play in neutral territory. Duluth will turn and bash this forward. Tipped on the way through, no icing. Sams just sticks that back behind the net. Trey picks it up there. Skating on the near side, bounces it off the glass. That will get past. Icing waved off. Duluth has to get it back in their own zone. Lucas skating with it there. Passes it up, stolen at the top of the circle. Shot from distance right into the goalie, who hangs on. Offensive zone face-off for the Hatters here. This will be to the goalie's stick side. Puck sent into the backboards by the Hatters off the draw. Played into the corner. This will now be sent up the half-boards. Hatters step up, push that deeper in. It's still in the circle, poked away by the Hatters. It winds up being collected by Duluth in the circle, who will now skate it and pass it out on the far boards. Hatters knocked it up the far boards, but it is intercepted. Duluth steps into the zone, knocked off the puck. Cam collects just inside the blue line, turns with it up the far boards. Still with it, he gains the Duluth end, moves, cuts wide, shoots from distance, and that goes off the pipe to the outside. Puck now played up the near side. Sorry, I was looking for Cam's name on my list. I don't have him. So, play on the near side. Stolen by the Hatters. Hatters played up the middle. And this will now come all the way out of the zone. Cam racing forward. He can't get to it initially. It's poked away from him. And Duluth will collect and knock it back out of the zone. This will be pushed in, but the Hatters will be offside. Draw one by Duluth. Hatters step forward. Playing it, Eli can't maintain the handle. He will get back to it on the far boards. Tries to get it to the middle. That will come to the middle. Hatters playing with it there. Trying to turn it deep. Puck winds up off the backboards. Duluth stepping away with it to the near side. Duluth racing forward up the near side. Deeks one. And now John steps back and fails out the defense. Played up the far side. Battling there. And Duluth steals the puck. Dumps this down, and this will come all the way down for an icing.
Let's go, Hammer! Good job, guys.
Offensive zone draw for the Hatters. This is again to the goalie stick side. Draw one back. Eli gets a hold of it in the slot. Shot. That goes off the goalie. And now the puck is sent out of the zone. Racing back for it. Will it? No, it's icing is waved off. Puck knocked to the near boards. Trey gets to it in the corner. Sent up. That is partially blocked. John now gets a hold of it, pokes it out. 2-on-1 developing. Puck is knocked away briefly, but the play is onside. Eli steps in, moves and passes it across, and John tips it in on the backdoor play, making this a 2-goal game with 5:16 left in the first period. John.
Nice run, guys.
Puck forward off the draw. Jan skates into the zone, moves wide, shoots. That goes wide of the target. Big bounce off the backboards. Collision on the far side. Good no call there. Puck loose at the point, dumped back deep by Duluth. Play in the corner. Kahlo falls down on the play. Dumps it forward on the far side. Play still in the corner. Duluth turns, wraps it back behind the net. Kahlo picks it up behind his own net. Now tries the near side. This will be pushed to the point. Held in there. Shot is kicked by Kahlo. Play is in the skates and now sent out of the zone up the middle of the ice. Turned around. This will bounce into the zone. Offside. Oh. They're pulling this all the way back to this dock for some reason. Draw one initially by Duluth. Now played back into their own zone. Pushed across to the far boards. Duluth wins the foot race, but overskates it. Played into the zone. Shot goes over the goal. Play on the near side. Hatters will push the puck behind the net to the far corner. Racing over to it. Cam gets it back to the point. That is dumped in from the point, but a great block by Lucas will block this out of the zone. Fowler picks it up, turns it back across that neutral ice, passes it forward. Great pass there. Cam steps in, moves it in. Leo can't quite get that pass, and Duluth will steal the puck and turn it around on the near side. Duluth moving up the near side, steps into the Hatter zone, moves in, centers, that bounces up, goes in. Sam gets a stick on it. And the puck will wind up in the corner. To a side there. Duluth steps away with it. Tries to center it. This will come back. Held in at the blue line. Stepping up. Hatters can't get it out. Duluth will hold it in. Play winds up in the slot. Push back, and now it will come out of the zone. And skating forward with it. He splits two defenders. Tries to get past the third, but cannot. Duluth gets it at the goal line. Overskates it. Now collects it in the corner. Sent up the near boards. John gets a hold of it there. Turns. Still with the puck. Holds, shoots, that goes behind the net. Play on the far boards now. Still in the zone. Centering feed, comes to the middle, and Duluth safely knocks it back to the boards before Cam could get a shot away on it. Play in the far circle now. Duluth moving, they will play it to the near side and out of the zone. Hatters collect there and bash it back in. No icing on the play. Puck wraps all the way around to the far boards. Duluth collects, knocks it out of the zone. Play on the far boards. Now pushed up to the Hatters bench. turned back to the Hatters. This will go into the zone. Icing waved off again. Duluth back into the near corner to get it. Duluth playing there. Knocked off the puck. It's in the skates. Logan turning around, trying to push it deeper. Play still on the near boards. It will come to the point. Eli turns it up. Play at the point. Bounces into some Duluth players. Play still at the blue line. Now Duluth will clear the zone. Play on the near boards. John turns it around. Gets dumped after the play. Eli skates into the zone. Delayed penalty here on Duluth. Pass across. Sent up. And Eli tips it home off the feet from Logan.
Nice job, Hatters. Keep it up.
John wins this draw back. Logan steps over, turns to the outside, plays it up the outside. That's a little ahead of John, who cannot get to it. Logan turns this forward. This will go into the zone. John races forward to get to it. Battle in the corner. John wins the foot race. Skates it behind the net, holds behind the net, loses the puck, turns, stuff attempt. Cannot make it. It's loose behind everybody. Now sent across. Hatters get a hold of it. Shot. And that did not make it all the way through. Puck is still loose. Now the Duluth comes away with it. To his side, skating in the middle. Johan Deeks one, passes across. Number 25 gets it. Shot. Tipped up and over the goal. This will now be sent back to the far side. Back to the near side. Hatters collect. Oh, pass up the middle. Dangerous play there. This will be held in. That didn't get all the way out of the zone, but now Eli will pass it up. And John's behind everybody. John moving in. He steps in, shoots, and beats the goalie far side. It's a 4-goal game with just over a minute left in the first period. From Eli. Duluth wins this draw back.
Let's get it. Go get it.
Playing inside the zone, holding, collecting. This is a great pass up the middle. Duluth plays it into the Hatter zone on the far side. Stepping past the defender, centering feed. That gets through, but the Hatters will clear it back. This will come out of the zone. Duluth has to get back on side. Duluth passing it back. Played up. This will go into the zone. That got past the forward. Offside. Offside draw will be on the dot in front of the Duluth bench because of where the pass originated from. Draw one back by Duluth. Played in the slot. Holding there. This will be passed up the middle, but knocked off the puck. That lead pass goes off a skate. Paulo racing over to get to it. This is chipped up and out of the zone. Played up. Duluth gets back on side. Played back into the zone at the point. Stepping in. This will be played back out by the Hatters. That is tipped away, but mishandled by Cam. Duluth steals on the near board, steps back into the zone, moves in, steps wide, turning, and will just dump this puck behind the net. Play in the far corner. Hatters jump on it. Cam skating up the far side, moving in. Puck knocked away at the blue line, and Duluth will turn it back into neutral territory. And that's going to do it for one. End of one. Score is 4-0 to the Hatters.
Nice job, Sam.
Sam didn't have to make a lot of saves there, but the one she did have to make, good saves. That's going to do it for the first intermission. Team switching side for the second period. Hatters in black will be moving right to left. Duluth in yellow will be moving left to right. Puck chipped forward by Duluth off the draw. Collected by the Hatters just inside the blue line and played off the boards. John steals that one, plays it into the zone. Turned around by Duluth, overskated by the Hatters. And Duluth will dump this out of the zone. That misses everybody and will be an icing. Offensive zone draw. This is to the goalie, stick side. Won by the Hatters. Moved into the slot. Shot is off a leg. Second effort off the goalie. Eli gets a couple of shots there. And the puck is played to the top of the circle. Hatters steal that one. Shot from the top of the circle. Goes in. Johns gets another one. Puck left behind off the draw. Now poked forward by Duluth. Back and forth. John steps away with it. Poked off of his stick. This play is offside. Hatters have to get back on. Duluth collects. Now skates up the middle of the ice. Asher fans on it. And this play will be offside on Duluth. Offside draw on the near dot just outside of the Hatters end. Won by the Hatters. This will be shot up the far side, but that will be too far and be an icing. And this will come all the way down to the Hatters end. Defensive zone draw for the Hatters. This is the Sam stick side. Draw poked away. Now sent in on net. Oh, and that goes just wide. Off the shot, wrapped around through the far boards. That will get over the line and out of the zone. Duluth has to get back onside. Played to the middle, stolen by the Hatters. Sent into the zone, called onside. Duluth gets a hold of it, plays it back out to neutral territory. Kahlo picks it up, played across. Oh, that's stolen by Duluth. Intercepted. Duluth will step into the zone. Playing to the near side, stepping past defenders. Moving in, shot. That will go in on Sam. It's still loose, and now comes to the near point and out of the zone. Sam didn't have that one. It was still loose in front of her. Played all the way back. Lucas picks it up, skates it behind the net. Battling there. John gets a hold of it, plays it to the middle. But Eli can't get the shot away as the defense collapses on him. Puck now played to the near side. Duluth plays it up out of the zone. Sent back to the middle. Eli gets a hold of it, plays it into the zone. Duluth falls down on the play, blows the tire. Pass back to the high slot. Ken gets a hold of it, shot. Cannot make it to the net. Duluth picks it up, skating to the near side, and we're going to get a whistle. What's the whistle for? Huh? Roughing on them. I did not see the penalty, but Duluth's going to go to the box for a rough for the first penalty of the game with 9:49 left in the second period. Duluth wins the draw. Played in the corner. Taking their time, this will be sent up the middle. Blocked on its way out. Poked away, but now stolen by Duluth. Duluth races forward. Stepping into the zone. Moving in. Shot. And blocked down by Sam. Played now. Hatters will get it out of the zone, but pressured by Duluth. Duluth will pick it back up. Bodies falling down in front. It's under Dalen, and the puck will now be pushed up the near boards. Turned up, Dalen gets a stick on it. Duluth steals that, steps back into the zone. Short-handed, Duluth moves in, steps in, shoots, and Sam gloves it down. Duluth wins the power play, plays it to the slot, shot from distance, blocked aside by Sam. Puck is loose, and then it is sent in as Duluth picks up the loose change and knocks it home. So Duluth gets a shorty as the Hatters' power play absolutely falls apart. On the power play, spent that entire time in our own end. Duluth wins this draw, stays it forward on the near side, puck knocked away, knocked back out of the zone. Played on the far side, Duluth will maintain control, step into the zone, battling on the far side, knocked off the puck. Puck pushed back and out of the zone, but Duluth will recollect at neutral ice. Hatters with no pressure, puck passed up to the near side. Hatters step in, shot, Sam blocks that up and over the goal. Play on the far boards. This will be pushed back. Duluth recollects. Played up. Moving up the middle of the ice. Duluth pushes it up. Played on the near side. Duluth again with control. Stepping into the zone. Power play is over. Duluth gets a shot. Sam saves that.
Good job, Sam.
Power play over. Puck comes back to the high slot. Duluth gets a hold of it there. Steps in. Moves to the near side. Backhanded shot. Blocked aside. I think that might have gone off the outside of the cage. Hatters wrap it to the far boards. Duluth holds the blue line. That is up and off the body. Hatters step up, push towards the blue line, and now it's out of the zone. Duluth steps up, holding with it there. Gets back on side. Battles. Duluth steps into the circle. Moving in past one, moves in past two. Shot is blocked down by Sam. Now the Hatters pass it up. This will come out of the zone and get all the way to the far boards. Duluth picks it up in front of the Hatters bench. Beats one. Duluth still with it. Duluth holding, stepping into the Hatter zone. Moving in. Moving towards the near side. Duluth holding at the circle. Centering feed is slightly behind the forward. And the Hatters try to poke it away. Still in the zone. That bounces over a stick. Puck comes loose. John gets a hold of it and knocks it back to the near point and out. Duluth back in their own zone to get it. Turning to the far side. This will be played all the way up and through. No icing on the play. Collar collects it in the far corner. It'll be shot up the boards and not held in at the point. That bounces over the stick. Played up on the far side. Racing forward with it. John gets in and he will get tripped down from behind. Hatters to go on the power play. Offensive zone draw will be to the goalie's glove side. One to the slot. John gets hold of it. His shot is blocked by a stick, bounces up and to the corner. Duluth knocks it up the far boards. This will be played to the point. Held in there, knocked deeper. Logan gets hold of it, turns, pushes it towards the net. That is sticked aside by the defense. Play on the far boards. Slowed down on its way out. Still in the zone. Logan steps up, pushes it deeper. Centering feed, makes it through. Shot is blocked by the goalie. Play will be out of the zone at the near side. This will be pushed forward, but John picks it up at his blue line. Moving in, play will be offside as Cam stepped just ahead of the play. Puck pushed forward off the draw. Duluth will collect and send it back out of the zone on the near side. Number 8 racing forward with it, stepping in, sets past the defender, moves in, can't quite maintain the handle. Knocked down on the play, no call there. John collects it in the corner. John still with it, passed up the middle. That's slightly behind Cam. Puck squirts free, and Lucas will pick it up just inside his blue zone. Played off the backboards. This will come to the near side. Two Duluth players run into each other. Big collision. Puck played to the near side. Puck still in the zone. Hatters turn it deep, but no one is in the near corner to collect it. Duluth holding it there, playing up the near side. Off a skate. Hatters pick it up. Turning it in, play it to the middle. Shot is off of Lucas's diving leg. Played off the boards. Play to the near side. Penalty is over. Puck is behind the net to the near side. Logan holds it in the zone. Battle at the point. Logan holds it in briefly, but now the puck comes over the line. Played across. Trey holds it, plays it forward. Hatters are onside. Puck will get into the far corner. Duluth fans on the outlet attempt. Puck squirts free behind the net. Battling there. Hatters get a stick on it, turn it back to the far corner. Hatters overskating it. Duluth picks it up on the half boards. Skates up on the far side. Trey gets a stick on it, but can't get the handle. Puck winds up free. Played back and forth on the far boards, and now it will be dumped all the way down into the zone for an icing. Offensive zone draw for the Hatters. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Won by Duluth into the corner. Duluth sends it back into the circle. Skating towards the outside, now cutting back to the middle. Duluth stepping up, 3-on-3. Duluth skates into the Hatter zone, overskates it, puck comes to the near boards. Duluth will push the puck further in, holding in the circle, shot from distance, comes in on net. Sam gets a save, and then, can't get it covered. Puck comes to the high slot, now played to the far side. Duluth still with the puck, centering feed, comes in on Sam. Puck behind the net. Now played to the far side. Leo over to get to it. Fan on the outlet attempt. Turning around. Leo tries to get a hold of it. Slows down the play. Battle in front of the net. Centering feed comes to the front, but Duluth cannot get a shot, and Leo will bash that up. Held in at the point. That shot doesn't make it through. Poked away. Battle, and the puck will come over the blue line and out of the zone. Now it is offside on Duluth. draw being pulled back to center. Won by the Hatters. Oh, but misplayed. Duluth steps away with it. Stepping into the zone, but knocked off the play. No call on that contact. Play still in neutral territory. Puck pushed forward. Duluth gets hold of it, bashes it up the far boards. It's in the skates. Hatters get back on side. Played back into the zone. Poked away. Eli racing forward to it, but will not get there. Greyhound skates it behind the net. Moving up the near side. Well, and this will be passed up the middle, but that does not quite connect as it gets through everybody. No icing on the play. Trey collects in the corner. Holding, he will float this up. That is blocked on the way out, and Duluth will collect at the blue line. This will be sent up the near side into the corner. Paulo collects there. Paulo floats this up on the near side, and that gets passed and out of the zone. Passed up on the far side. Duluth steps into the zone. Still with the puck, skating in the circle, but mishandled. Hatters will collect it in the slot, sent back. And this will trickle over the line. Almost didn't get it out of the zone. That is passed back behind the defense. And they have to go deep into their own zone to get it. Hatters forward to pressure. This is sent up the near side. It comes out of the zone. Hatters have to get back on side. That is played out of the zone safely. Turning with it. Hatters play it into the zone. That's away from the defense. Defense back behind the net. Playing to the near side. This will be played up to the near point. Collected. Oh, misplayed at the red line. Logan steps away with it. Moves in. Can't get through the defense. And Duluth will step away with it. That's sent up. Puck bouncing around. Intercepted by Duluth, who now skates forward with it into the Hatter zone. Shot from distance. Blocked aside by Sam. Played on the far boards. Puck pushed slightly forward, but the Hatters jump on that one. Can't get it out. It's in the skates now, not to the point, but again held in the zone. Off of a couple bodies, off of a couple skates. Played now to the near side, puck in the slot. Yeah, that will trickle in on that. Oh, and John blocked that behind the net, stole the puck, and moved it to the near side. This will be held in at the point, still in the zone. Duluth steps away with it. Shot is sticked aside by Kahlo. That will go wide and to the far corner. That is centered. Blocked aside by the Hatters. Dashed off the boards. Held in at the point by Duluth, who sent it back to the backboards. Kahlo steals the puck. Wraps it to the near side. Kahlo gets a hold of it with some speed. Kahlo steps forward, but he runs into his own player and loses the puck at the red line. 2-0. Oh, stepping in. Johan moves in, shoots, and Sam swallows that one with no rebound. Draw one back by Duluth. Played from the slot. This will come to the near corner. Duluth races over, centers. This will come, bounces over a stick, and John jumps on it. John pokes it away. He's racing forward with it, trying to get past the defense. He gets past one, moves in, shoots, and the goalie blocks it down at the buzzer. End of two. Score is 5-1 to the Hatters. All right, switching side now for the final period. Hatters in black will be moving left to right. Duluth in yellow will be moving right to left. Hatters breaking the huddle first. Duluth coach having a word with the ref. Duluth wins the straw, plays it forward. This will be sent up to the outside. Lucas plays it forward, but that's stolen by John. He misplays it into the zone. Eli picks it up, turning shot is floated in, and the goalie blockers that one to the side. Play on the far boards. Duluth passes it up and out. Number 25 picks it up, but gets knocked off the plate just inside the Hatters blue line. Eli picks it up off the boards, rubbed off the play. It's in his skates, and he will overskate it. Duluth picking it up on the far side. Duluth moving forward. Hatters step up, knock the puck away. Hatters get knocked off the play. Puck still on the far boards. That is shot in, but blocked down by Eli. Eli picks it up, passes to the middle. Galen can't get that shot away. It's sent in. Puck is loose. And now sticked aside by the Duluth defense. Duluth picks it up on the near side, moves up, and beats Trey. Duluth moving in, racing up the near side. John battling for it there. Trey gets back to help out and comes away with the puck. Trey now moving up the near side. Trey stepping up, and big bump in front, and the puck will go deep into the Duluth end. Lucas plays it up on the near side. Galen picks it up there, battling for it. He gets it at the bottom of the circle. Shot in. That goes off the outside of the cage. Play to the outside. And this puck will come out of the zone. Trey picks it up there, bashed in from over the blue line. Stick to the near corner. Lucas picks it up there, holding. He sends it up. That is intercepted by John, who beats one, beats two, moves in. Shot from the circle is right in on the goalie, who hangs on. Draw one by Duluth back towards the corner. Played up on the near side. Knocked away briefly. And now out of the zone. Hollow races back. Puck knocked away from him. He steps back, gets a shoulder on the play. Puck comes free and squirts over to the far boards. It's still in the Hatters' end. Duluth steps away with it. Shot from distance is in on Sam, who freezes the play. Defensive zone draw for the Hatters. This will be to Sam's stick side. Draw one back to the corner by the Hatters. Collected there. This will be shot behind the net to the near side. Duluth gets a hold of it briefly. Kicked away by Cam. Duluth will keep it in the zone. Now stepping into the circle with it. Playing now into the corner. Battling there. Kahlo pushes that puck deep. Holding there. Knocked away. Duluth will pick it up off the half board. Send in. Sam kicks that aside. Puck winds up on the near boards. Held in by Duluth. Duluth's centering feed goes off a skate. It's still on the backboards. Doesn't make it to the front and turned back into the corner. Madhatters pick it up there, sent up, and now skating with it. Asher can't get it out of the zone on the first attempt. Second effort bounces off with Duluth stick, and Duluth collects at their own blue line. Moving up on the near side, Leo misses. And that puck now comes into the zone. Duluth steps forward with it. Takes it to himself, still with it. Shot in, and Sam knocks that up to herself and hangs on. Puck behind, it's in the ref skates. Oh, now John comes away with it. It's poked straight to his stick. John steps out of the zone. Puck gets knocked off his stick. Duluth steps into the zone. Trey knocks it away. It's played out of the zone. No offside whistle there. And now the puck will squirt free to center ice. Duluth turns with it. Steps forward. This will be an offside play at the line. Puck one to the near side. Battling for it there. Scrum off the draw. Trey will come away with it. This will be chipped up the near boards. Duluth gets a hold of it. Sent up, that bounces over Trey's stick and into the zone. Battling for it. John shouldered down as he tried to bump the Duluth player off. Played to the far side. Duluth still with the puck. This will be sent up. Sam comes in on it and dives out on top of the puck. Defensive zone draw. This is the Sam stick side. One back by Duluth. Hatters step forward, try to play it towards the point. Held in by Duluth, sent back into the circle. Turning with it. Hatters collapse on that. Played back into the circle. Stick lift there. Puck winds up behind. Poked away. Still in the zone. Logan over. Play on the boards. Logan now pokes it back up towards the point. Held in, fanned on. And now poked out of the zone. It's a foot race. John's behind everybody. He gets a hold of it, steps in, moves in, dekes, and scores. Score is now 6-1 to the Hatters. Hatters can't maintain control off the draw. Duluth steps away with it to the near side, stepping into the zone. Puck is poked away. Dalen plays it off the boards and out. Duluth picks it up just over the blue line. Poked away. Dalen flips it forward. But Duluth will win this race and get to it in their own zone. Played up the near side. This will come out of the zone. Racing forward. Kahlo will get there. Turn to the far side. Hatters played up the far side. That cannot get out of the zone. Play still in the zone. And the Hatters knock the puck away. Now played up the middle. That's poked up. Dalen's racing forward for it. He's going to get there first. Centered. Hatters get a stick on it, hold it deep, and big hit off of that. Play still in the corner. And now we're going to get the whistle. Hatters go on the power play here with 4:40 left in the game. You can't throw those hits. They've got too many. They've got too many men. Played off the backboards. Hatters poke it away. Play still in the zone. I don't know why they're not calling too many men here for one being in the box. Duluth sends the puck in. Hatters turn it back out up the near side. Play still on the near boards. Under 4 minutes left to play. Duluth steps away with it into the zone. Battle on the near boards. Turned up on the near side. Dalen chips it up and out. Can't get it forward. Duluth turns it back around. They step back on side. Centered. This will come to the middle of the ice. Play now pushed to the far side. Centering feed is intercepted by the Hatters, who come away with it. This will be pushed up and out of the zone. Dalen moves the wrong direction for that, and Duluth will pick it up and skate it back into the zone. Duluth steps forward. I still don't know why there's not the power play here. Played up the middle. Knocked away. Duluth gets a shot. Second effort. Pushed in, and follow-up shot goes wide of the goal. Played to the far side. Duluth falling down, but still gets a stick on it. That's played in. No offside call there. It's a foot race. Duluth gets in 2-on-0. And that shot goes wide of the goal as Sam got back and got a stick on that. It's sent up to the outside. Held in the zone. That goes off a leg in front and to the far corner. Power play is now over. Puck sent in, saved by Sam, and cleared to the outside. Held in the zone there. Number 4, Deeks one, steps into the slot, moves in, shoots. Second effort is still in front of Sam. She moves in and now will be cleared out by the Hatters. Sam blocked the first one down, and now comes out of the zone. Players falling down. Duluth stepping away with it. Duluth steps back into the zone, knocked off the play. Puck loose, picked up by Duluth. Shot from distance goes wide of the target. Bounces to the far side. Hatters pick it up. This will be played up the far side, intercepted by Duluth. Stick lift there. Played to the point, held in by Duluth. Duluth steps in on the far side, moving in. Johan gets that stick to side. Trying to get it to the front. Puck still behind the net. Played now to the far corner. Duluth turns this back behind the net. That gets past the forward and over to the near corner. Centering feed comes in. Duluth gets a turnaround shot, but that is saved. Puck winds up off the backboards, and now Sam will get on top of it and freeze the play with 1.5 minutes left. Draw to Sam's glove side. One forward by John. Poked up the wall. John will poke it forward. And second effort gets it out of the zone. Eli now skates with it. He will send it in on net. That goes just wide. Play up the far boards. Duluth will dump this down. That gets past, but not enough for an icing. Hatters wrap it to the near boards. Logan picks it up there. He's got help in front of him. Logan passes it to John. John takes a shot, and the goalie gets a hold of that one. Play Played to the far side. Duluth steps away with it. Moving up the far side, Duluth races into the zone. Moves in, shoots, and Sanders loves that and hangs on. 44 seconds left to play. This draw will be to Sam's glove side. Draw won by the Hatters. Bashed up the boards, held in by Duluth. Play still on the boards. It's pushed deeper by Duluth. Hatters push it behind the net. John playing to the far side, trying to get it past Lucas, who holds it in. Play still in the far corner. Duluth trying to get it to the front. Played now to the backboards. Play still on the backboards, puck behind the net. Puck comes to the near corner. Duluth steps to the front with it, moves to the slot. 8 turns to the far circle, turning, shot goes over the net. And the puck, and the net is knocked free with just a few seconds left. And that's going to do it for the game. End of this one, score is 6-1. We'll get the handshakes. Hatters have one more game tomorrow. We'll see everybody then. I'm not sure how many were his, but it was. Thank you. Yeah, and the reality is the one, I know she wants back, because that was, like she misplayed it, like she lost the puck basically, but. All right, that will do it for this one. We'll see everybody tomorrow. We've got Center Ice at Center Ice.